ready to get wet. The show is about to begin. We review stuff.
Hi again. It's been a long time since we last did the show. We review stuff show. For today we'll review Izuki automatic voltage regulator AVR 1000 watts, but it doesn't really matter. I just happen to choose 1000 watts because that's what I need for the computer. This particular AVR is specified only for computer use. Okay. What else? I bought this from Lazada about 11 months ago. So first of all, what is an AVR as opposed to generic AVR? So I've been using generic AVR. Those are the cheap ones you can buy for 300 pesos. We've been using that many years, maybe a decade, but on and off. We also use branded. Izuki can be considered branded, okay, because it's a different component. It's an actual AVR. The cheap ones aren't actually AVRs. They don't really regulate. They don't clean the voltages. That's why it's called AVR. So let's say to 30 volts, it will try to make the voltage stable to 230. That's what happens with branded AVRs. Whereas generic AVRs, there's a cutoff. I don't know what that is. Maybe 240, maybe 241. When you hit 240, it will reset or something. So there's a limit, high and low limit. I don't know what the low limit is. So it keeps it clean. I mean, too much voltage or under voltage can, destroy your electronics. But the thing is, my what do you call this? Power source, PSU. They call it PSU in the computer. Seasonic. It's Seasonic brand. It's a good brand. It also has an over voltage protection mechanism. So if it does exactly the same thing as an AVR. So I don't really know why we even need AVRs. I also heard like 2 electricians already. One is a computer electrician. He's actually famous. Paul's Computer, something like that, YouTuber, and he recommends the cheap ones, but only for computers. What else? And actually in other countries they don't even recommend this. It's like only in the Philippines that this is a big deal. That they usually recommend either UPS or uninterrupted power supply. So that protects, because it also has a voltage protection mechanism. They also recommend surge protection. The background music. So that's what they recommend, but they hardly recommend AVR in other countries. I don't know why, but I don't know. But okay, the bottom line is, this is not a good brand because hardly a year it's destroyed and it cannot be repaired. The only way it can be repaired is if motor rewinding or something, coil rewinding, which is gonna cost 800 pesos according to this electrician I took it to 3 days ago. So it's not a good brand. I thought it's branded. Any China brand, bad. They're all bad brands. They cheap out on the materials. You only buy 100% copper in the wirings. It's actually the major cause of fires. When they say electrical, wiring problems, electrical fires, according to this one electrician, he tells me it's actually because of these China brands. Copper wires. It's got aluminum instead of pure copper. That's why it heats up, causes fire. Okay, so that's what happens. Now, in my case, with this, I smelled something. It's a weird smell. It's not. It's a weird smell. I googled it. It could be fire retardant materials. It's something layered on the electronics. That's what I read from other brands, but I don't know. But when I looked at it, the smell, because I was smelling it, I looked at it. There was smoke. Not a lot, but smoke. So of course I had to unplug it. Didn't even turn off the computer. Shut down, I mean. I just unplugged it and took it to the electrician the next day. And that's what he told me. So if I'm gonna buy, the next brand will be local. He specified local because it's gonna be pure copper. I'm never gonna buy China brand again for these types of things. Maybe other kinds of electronics, but not this. It's too risky. What else? So I'll just show the video where I took pictures and stuff. Just proof that I have it. So don't buy anything China where a lot of electricity is involved. Maybe for smaller electronics, China isn't a problem because they use that. They cheap out on the materials. You can never use aluminum. It's supposed to be copper. But just use copper. So there, I wasted my money again on this piece of shit. I should have just, because I'm still thinking maybe I should buy another one, but is it really necessary? Because all electricians, they're professionals. They say the cheap ones are good enough, the 300 generic ones. So it's overkill. So I don't know. But a good brand is Panther, lifetime warranty. I asked them what that means. It means lifetime service warranty. If there are part replacements, you're gonna pay the parts, to be replaced, but it's gonna be lifetime warranty. And it's a good brand. So if I were to buy another AVR again, but it's gonna cost you like 2,500. There are cheaper ones from this store also that I'm going to show you. It's only 2,1. But no, I'm not gonna buy from them anymore. They're not necessarily a bad company. I mean bad vendor, but I always go for long warranties. I'll show you the video. So that's it. 1000 watts Izuki. But it doesn't matter, 500 watts, whatever. It's all the same bad brand. Stavol. Yeah, that's also another good brand, they tell me. And also go to Raon if it's accessible to you. If you're in Manila, Quiapo, Raon. That's where they recommend me to buy it from. Play. I just took this video screenshot earlier. That's the Lazada listing, exactly where I bought it from. So you can read the specs. I actually had the script here. I didn't need to use it, as it turns out. It looks sturdy, it looks good. I thought it was gonna last me for years. We used to have back in like 1990. The only AVRs you could find were branded ones from Stavol. Those were really heavy, but expensive also. Maybe 5,000 pesos equivalent. I don't know, but those were really heavy and noisy. There, I wrote to them. I asked them if I could have it repaired, what they can do to help. They said, sorry, 7 days warranty. Sucks to be you. Nothing they can do. And thanks. So I told them I wasted my money on this piece of shit. To the effect. Oh, I'm just about to type it. That's why I don't like buying without the right warranties, because that happens. Not even a year. I mean, my generic ones is still here. More than 2 years, it's still here. I'm using it now because I'm contemplating on if I should buy another AVR or settle with the generic one. Because if you listen to gamers, all of them will say buy an AVR. But if you listen to the professionals, computer repair technicians, see that. Wait, should I pause it? At the time it was February 11 last year. Hardly a year. 11 months. 11 months in service. I just use that for computers, of course. I don't even game much nowadays anymore. Yeah. But the only time I really gamed was lockdowns to 2020. And I use the generic ones, by the way. So, and even computer shops, they don't use branded, they use generic. Maybe that's good enough. But I'm having confidence issues. If I listen to gamers, they will tell you to buy that. If you can afford an expensive computer, why not? A few more thousands on AVR. But if you listen to the professionals out there, so I took that to the electrician. He opened it up and showed me that unfortunately he cannot repair it. That thing had to be replaced. It had to be rewinded because it's made of aluminum. It should be copper. It's gonna cost me 800. I told him how much I bought it for, so he just told me, just throw that shit in the garbage and just buy a new one. But there's a good news because it has I can sell it at the junk shop for 50 pesos. So there, piece of shit. I don't know. I thought that was a good brand. Oh, that's about it, the video. So again, I got duped by reading the reviews. But at least this time, this wasn't a scam like the other one. The other video, that was really scammed. Pure criminal organization. But at least this is just bad quality product. Okay. So that's it. Do I recommend this piece of shit? You guess. Again, it's Izuki brand. Okay. Well, it's up to you. Maybe you want to donate your money to the less fortunate. Maybe they need to buy expensive Ferrari or something. You want to donate to them. So yeah, you buy that brand. I actually thought that's made in Japan. Why is it? I'm actually surprised it's made of aluminum. The thing, the wiring. I don't buy aluminum. But then it wasn't specified. So I guess you need to specifically ask what the material is made of. Is it made of copper only, not aluminum? If it's the electrician told me, if it's made in China, it's gonna be made of aluminum. So X, it's all X. If it's made in China, no, never buy that. And that's it. See you again next time.